Another key to success is perseverance. Perseverance is very important because if you have learned, if you have studied some of the most renowned people, very successful people, you will read that they actually had to persevere. For example, the person who created Thomas Edison, who created the light bulb, yeah. So he had to make almost 1,000 attempts to create the final version, and even that we can call that like the beta version, because it has been improved over time. It has improved over time. Now we have the LED and something else. But you see, if this man had abandoned after like 300 tries, nobody knows where he would be today. But he had to persevere. I have heard the story of the chicken soup author. So he wrote the book. The book was good, but then he wanted it to be published, but nobody wanted to do it. So yeah, he had to hear no, I don't know how many times before he got a yes. So he had to persevere. It was the same story for what's his name, Sylvester Stallone. Before he became like this big star, he wrote a script, and then he tried to sell it to some people, but they didn't want him to be like the main character. But he had to insist. And even if he was in a very difficult situation, he didn't have any money, he persisted, and then he finally got what he wanted. Today he's very well paid for each movie. So you see, you have to persevere. Don't abandon. It's not because somebody said no, or two people, or 100. Sometimes you have to go to that place. It's very difficult to be rejected. I am not a fan of rejection, but if you really want your project to come to life, you have to be okay with rejection. You have to persevere. You have to keep going.